Hello, Professor. My fiance is recording me.
Good evening, Professor.
Imagine you have a teen child. You think that everything is okay because they are going to school, going out with friends, going to sports practice, and doing other daily activities that they normally do. They are smiling, laughing, which makes you think they are enjoying life. And everything is okay. After some time, your teen child comes to you and says, "Something is not right. I need to talk to someone," because they feel unhappy with themselves. They want your guidance and support, which you give 100%, but they still feel down. If you think this cannot happen to your teen child, think again. According to adolescentwellnessacademy.com, a study published in the Journal of Abnormal Psychology in 2019 indicates that teen mental health crisis continues to grow. In fact, mental health professionals and members of medical community have referred to the current rising trend in teens seeking or needing mental health treatment as an epidemic. The same study provided a few troubling facts relating to the increase in mental health issues between 2009 and 2017. Cases of major depression among teens ages 16 and 17 rose by an overwhelming of 69%. Feelings of anxiety and hopelessness increased by 71% among people ages 17 to 25. 1 out of 5 girls ages 12 to 17 had experienced major depression within the last year. Between 2008 and 2017, the suicide rate among teens ages 18 to 19 increased by 56%. Through my research, I have discovered statistics on teen mental health and how much it can affect them. Mental health can happen to any teen, regardless if they have history of it or not. It can happen at any time. They can be perfectly fine and have feelings of things we cannot see. It is important to monitor our teens to make sure they are okay. According to statistics on sbtreatment.com, a staggering 1 in 4 or 20% of U.S. teens have a mental health disorder. School, working a first-time job, and socializing is difficult for teens who do not have mental health issues. But for those that do, the normal parts of growing up can be incredibly difficult. These are important statistics to look at and understand to see what our teens in the United States are going through daily. When it comes to teens and mental health, there can be so much that is affecting them. To help your teen, when it comes to mental health, there are warning signs that need to be sought. According to the National Alliance in Mental Health, 20% of teenagers between the ages of 13 and 18 live with a mental health condition, and 50% of all lifetime cases of mental health illness begin by age 14. While every type of mental health has its unique set of warning signs, there are common themes that stand out. Some early warning signs of mental health might include poor personal hygiene, extreme mood swings, changes in eating patterns, declining grades, loss of interest in activities and hobbies, lack of energy or motivation, sleeping problems, withdrawal from friends and family, and self-medicating. This is where mental health can get worse and cause many other problems. There can be many cases to mental health problems in adolescence. Some reasons can be trauma or sexual abuse. Genetics can also factor in on developing mental health illness. As adolescents develop mental illness, some unfortunately do not get the treatment and their mental health goes unnoticed. According to a 2013 study conducted by Duke University, there are many reasons why teens don't receive the mental health treatment they need. Some parents don't recognize that need or don't have the means to get their child treatment. At other times, teens refuse services. Unfortunately, some geographical areas lack adequate mental health providers as well. There are many dangers of allowing a mental health condition to go untreated. Some teens drop out of school due to difficulties with academics, which others may turn to substance abuse or crime. Suicide is also a major risk factor for teens who aren't receiving appropriate mental health care. Lastly, when it also comes to mental health, parents may also think that their teen is going through a phase in their lives. In fact, this is something that should be taken seriously by parents instead of being thought of as a phase. Many parents think many parents think this and may put their child at risk. Helping a teen with mental health can be quite challenging to parents and caregivers. Therefore, we need to approach them with kindness and understand how they are feeling and what is making them feel the way they do. Sometimes approaching a teen child about their problems can be overwhelming because you do not know how your teen might take your concerns about their well-being. It is crucial to point out observations you are seeing to your teen. According to verywellmind.com, there are examples of how you can go about expressing your concerns to your teen. You can say, I see you are spending more time in your room by yourself, and you aren't going out with your friends. I am concerned about that. I have noticed you have not been doing much homework lately. I am wondering if you have not been in the mood to deal with school. You are sleeping a lot more than usual. I wonder if there might be something bothering you, or if you're not feeling like your usual self. Don't be surprised if your teen insists nothing is wrong, or he or she becomes irritated by your suggestion. Many teens are embarrassed, ashamed, afraid, or confused by the symptoms that they are experiencing. These are just a few examples on how we can talk to our teens about helping them with their mental health issues, instead of just ignoring them and thinking their issues will go away on their own. It will not and can progress further if no help is given to them. It is important that teens know they have adults around them they can trust and tell all of their problems. Believe me, it will make them feel extremely comfortable knowing that someone cares about them. In conclusion, I hope my speech has helped you all understand the importance of mental health and how to approach your teen child when you sense red flags. Mental health should be taken seriously and never ignored. It is important to help our teens out and make them feel better, instead of thinking they are going through a phase in their lives. Being aware of warning signs, talking to them, and getting them the help they need is the best that can be done.